In today's tip video, we're going to talk about Janome needles and why you should use them. So why should I use Janome's needles? Janome needles are actually specifically designed and engineered for our machine. So if you ever have issues with your needle threader or if you're having issues with skip stitching, it very easily may be if you're using the wrong type of needle, it's not going to line up properly because the eye of the needle and the length of the needle is actually slightly different on Janome needles than it is on other brands. So if you are having any issues, try switching to a Janome needle and that should solve your problems. So let's go ahead and start talking about the blue tip needle. The blue tip needle is Janome's all-purpose needle. It is a size 11 ballpoint needle and is used for general sewing and machine embroidery. One of the things that makes this needle so special, it has an oversized eye to accommodate the embroidery thread to reduce stress and tension on the top thread and also makes threading easier. Now let's move on to the red tip needle. The red tip needle is a 14 sharp and is used for heavier fabrics or denser embroidery. Let's move on to the purple tips. The purple tips are a size 14 ballpoint needle and are specifically designed for Janome machines. They're used for heavier or denser fabrics. They also have a larger eye that's shaped more like a cobra head that has a wider opening on the eye for easier pass of thread. I like to think of this needle as a fix-all, so if I ever have any issues with metallic threads or any sort of difficulty with free motion quilting, I'm going to switch to my purple tip and it kind of fixes any problems that I may have. Now let's talk about the anti-glue needle. So I don't know about you, but sometimes if I'm using specific double-sided fusible stabilizers or interfacing, they may glue up my needles. The new anti-glue needles help prevent buildup on your needle, so that if you're embroidering or sewing with any sort of sticky surface or vinyls, sometimes those can gum up your needle, and this is going to help prevent that. I also want to show you the quick reference guide. If you ever have a hard time remembering which needle is for what, we're going to have a link below that will explain all about our needles and when to use them. I hope this video has helped clarify any questions that you may have about Janome needles. Thank you so much for watching.